Hello guys, how are you? Hope everything is okay. Today's a very special video, is an interview I made to Garret McNamara. If you don't know who Garret McNamara is, just Google it. Last year, for those who don't know, at Web Summit in Lisbon as well, I tried to interview Garret McNamara for the first time. We even exchanged some emails and some text messages. We've been talking, organizing a time to meet, but at the end we were not able to meet. Over the time I read his book, and this year I reached him again, tried to schedule a time to meet. It was really interesting and challenging because I met him backstage before he do a talk, as you saw in my previous vlog. But then after I was able to meet him and I did my interview, so it was my first interview to someone, and for me it was a very interesting experience. And yeah, I'm not speaking anymore, and let's go for it.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Is it much too late now?
It's fine.
Garret, first of all, thank you very much for this opportunity to talk to me. I'd like to make you, and thank you also for the speeches. It was really inspiring. Both speeches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed. First, the one with all the surfers discussing the how can not only the surf, but how can we with technology make the world better for the future in terms of decrease the pollution, use the energy of the nature, everything. And the second one as well about sports and branding. And I'm a lover of branding and marketing, so for me it was really interesting to listen to that.
Yeah, that other guy, Dave, he had some good stuff, huh?
I just took a picture when he left because I realized that, and he just gave me his card, and like, okay, I was not expecting someone from his level just give me a card. For me it was like, it's really, I don't know, it's really good. And so I've got just a few questions for you. I read your book. I really enjoyed a lot. I was trying to see the English version because I think when it's let's call it the mother, yeah, it's you feel more. But the Portuguese for me was also very interesting. So I know you had like ups and downs on the surf of the how to become a surfer, a professional. There was a moment when you were not doing surf. You were at the store. You said, okay, I want to be a professional surfer, and so you made a plan. How is it like to make a plan to, okay, this is what I want in my life? It can be complex, can be simple. How is the way you think to, okay, this is what I want? And then
I thought about what I love to do and continuing to do what I love, what I was passionate about. And I wanted to see if it was possible to live my passion, continue to live my passion after giving up. I gave up on my passion and I wanted to go back. I was, we all get stuck in the day-to-day.
Yeah, that's
and what you're supposed to do because the world says so. I wanted to do what I loved.
And then I also saw a documentary you did about Portugal. And what most, it's really this question, what most inspired me is exactly the way you think on for example, how to face anxiety or when you're nervous. Well, you are known for surfing the biggest wave in the world. And so just by saying this, people like, it's scary for us. And how is it like, you get anxious on the day before, no? I'm guessing like it's natural, no? But how do you handle this anxiety or?
On the big days I get excited. I'm not, I prepare. When I'm prepared, there's nothing that can stand in my way. I'm really excited and like a kid in the candy store, like a kid in Christmas, can't wait. So yeah, it's the preparation and the passion and being comfortable makes it so you're just really excited to engage in what you love.
Because I realize you also, now you mentioned being comfortable, it's like you also have a team, like you prepare the safety really well to make sure everything is okay. So that comfort also comes from the team and your preparation towards what's coming out. So that way you can be focused on, okay, I will focus on that. There's fear, but like people say, I don't remember who said on stage, like, I acknowledge fear, but I don't look at it like scared. And for me that was really inspiring. That
Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew, exactly. Which was the one that last year
broke his back.
Yeah. One thing, and this, I don't know if this is personal or not, which is, we are talking about the team. Your wife has a special, Nicole has a special key on communication. How did you, how did she got in being the key to?
She was up there for safety at first to help the driver locate the surfer if he lost track of where he was. So, and then it started going to asking her what wave looks better, and should we go north, should we go south, first peak, second peak, inside, outside, second wave, first wave, and it just went from safety to orchestrating to helping us choose what wave to ride.
Because I don't know, maybe many couples, when having the couple at work, it may be more stressful, but I can see that with you know it's key to perform well, right?
Yeah, with my wife up there, it's key.
And one thing you mentioned once on this documentary about Portugal, you said everyone has a happy place, and I think it was, you said like when you are underwater and you kind of you see the smile of Nicole, right? You said this is my happy place. So it's not, I don't want to call it the technique, but it's a way to when you are scared, you have this happy place somehow that helps you. No.
Keep you calm.
Keep you calm. Okay.
Yeah, make you relax and accept.
So my last question, thank you for the moment. It's related a bit with all this that we were talking, which is, and this is not only more personal for me, but I think many people my age or a bit younger, which is what would you say to millennials, to our people my age, young, that maybe are not patient enough about things that, especially with technology, they want everything. I want to drive or Uber at the moment. I want to buy something Amazon at the moment. They don't have patience to wait for things, and so they get anxious. And following the passion is something, and being able to make the passion working day, it's very, very hard. What would you say to this for these young people that, okay?
Well, to get to the top of the mountain, you need to climb it. The kids nowadays want to be at the top without climbing. And to be passionate about everything, you got to choose to love what you're doing or do something else. And even if you choose not to enjoy it, you can choose to enjoy it, and to choose to do a really good job, do the best you can. If you're doing something, you might as well choose to do the best you can and choose to enjoy it. It's best if you work on doing what you love, so then you can thoroughly enjoy it. You don't have to. It's not a challenging choice.
Yeah. Garret, thank you very much. Can I just ask for an autograph?
Yeah.
I don't know where you prefer. And there were very funny stories there. That
In the book.
Yeah, in the book.
Crazy stuff, right?
But you know, I'm a guy, and now this is just one point. I'm a person that I don't like to read. And so for me, this was, I would say this was my first book that I read from beginning to the end.
No way. Did you hear that, Sylvia?
What?
He doesn't like to read.
That was
The first book he read from beginning to end.
That's true. Everything I read so far.
Let's take a picture, Rick. Can you do a story while he's like the camera and
Maybe I can.
and
hold the
yeah,
book.
yeah, throw it out there. Go like that. This guy doesn't read. First book, beginning to end. Thank you. I love you, buddy.
Me too. Thank you very much for your time.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the interview. It was very great experience. I don't know, of course, it was my first interview, so most of the time I was the one speaking. And that's about the learning process, which is, I learned that next time I should make more questions, or less questions, depending, but letting the person I'm interviewing speak more, which was something that in this interview didn't happen. I was the one speaking more. But that's the learning process. Next time, if I'm able to interview him again or another person, it will be a better interview, and I want to show you, because that's it. I was thinking if I should show this interview or not, because it was not a very good interview from my side, but in the end it's like, this is the process. I want to show you the process, and I'm learning, and that's it. So hope you enjoyed, and see you on my next vlog.
Qual que é o teu Insta handle?
Hero Alvito.
Como?
Hero, and then my name, Alvito. Hero Alvito. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right on.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna head over to the speakers lounge. What are you up to?
Well, I don't know. I might. Well, I probably will try to see some.